Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Time for an all-star recap, plus back to Legion baseball as the early summer local sports scene rolls on. We start with the 46th annual West Nebraska All-Star Football Game, which was held this past Saturday at Bearcat Stadium in Scottsbluff. The East winning it 17-14. You saw Chadron's Brock Berry hitting Jaden Curtis of Ogallala with a touchdown pass for that first West score coming in the first quarter. Broken Bow's Eli Cobal's field goal had the East up at halftime 10-7. It was Chase County's Cooper Dillon with a touchdown run of 11 yards to give the West their first lead of the game. That was in the third quarter, but the East team able to answer back immediately on the ensuing kickoff. Brett Fraker of McCook, a kickoff return of about 75 yards for the touchdown, eluding a would-be tackler along the sideline, able to stay in bounds, and they go in front to stay the final points of the game right there late in that third quarter. The West did have some opportunities in the fourth quarter, but a fumble, interception, and then they were stopped on downs inside the 5-yard line, and it's the East prevailing with their 5th straight win in the series. The offensive MVP was Barry from Chadron. The defensive MVP was Rhett McFadden of Sandhills Thedford. We then shifted scenes to WNCC's Cougar Palace for the 40th edition of the volleyball showcase game. And honestly, the West looking like one of the better all-star units we've seen in this event of late. They won it 4-1. Marley Irvin of Ogallala won West MVP, but there were also standout performances from Baird's Danica Hassel, Jalen Clark of Alliance, Ella Foote from Scottsbluff, and Gering's Alex Gonzalez Orozco. Excellent defensively as the libero. The East MVP award went to Sumner Eddyville Miller's Micah O'Neill. Big thanks to Trayton Harmon capturing the video highlights from both games. Another great week for West Nebraska All-Star football and volleyball is in the books for this year. Legion baseball on tap with 3 midweek broadcasts coming up here this week. Tomorrow we're going to have Gering hosting Sidney. Gering went 1-4 at the Rapid City tournament over the weekend. The Wesco Zephyrs also 1-4 at that same tourney in Rapid. They'll be on the road tomorrow at Alliance, and then on Wednesday, it'll be the Zephyrs at Platte Valley Companies. That one on KMOR on Wednesday night. For the Western Nebraska Pioneers, they're now 5-0 after a couple of wins over the Fort Collins Foxes Friday and Saturday. They'll get their second straight off day today. No action tonight before heading on the road to play the Foxes tomorrow and Wednesday there in Fort Collins. And then they'll be home for action this weekend against the Game Day Angels. That is the latest today from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.